G'day guys, welcome back to Wombat Gaming. I'm going to be showing you an excellent location today that isn't mission related, that you can go to at any level, and it has an unbelievable amount of credits at your disposal. So this particular planet has a location on it that has weapons, has the bosses that you need to get legendaries. It also has contraband. You name it, it has everything. You even get a ship at the end of this. Some of you guys may know of this particular place already, but bear with me. There are a few tips that I'm going to show you along the way to make this easier. And one of the things you're going to need to get through this, guys, is the security trait. You're going to need to level that up if you want to take full advantage of it. The unique rank 3 will enable you to unlock all of the locks. There are quite a few locks on this particular little quest that we're going on. As you can see, I'm only level 6, just to prove that you can do this at any level. So obviously the bosses and the people that you're fighting will level up as you are leveling up. So the ones that I'm going to encounter are going to be quite low. We're going to head there now. I'm going to show you where we are in the star system for those guys who do not know about this particular location. It's called a Vulture's Roost, and we will have a look at where we are. We're at the Jaffa system, which is just here. You can see we're to the right of Alpha Centauri. So to get through to this particular place, if you are a new player and you haven't been here before, you basically you're running up through Cheyenne up here and then across. So you need to discover these planets first, or solar systems I should say, and then you're gonna eventually end up in this one. When you do land in this particular system, it's going to be the bottom left. This is Jaffa 4. You're going to want to head there. And when you do head there, just have a look at the planet in your map, and you should be able to see this particular icon here, which is the Vulture's Roost. So I'll head there now and we'll run through this particular mission. Now I will point out at the end of this, or towards the end, I'm going to reveal a few secrets about this place as well, so stay tuned and hang around to that end. There are a few things that you may not be aware of in regards to this particular place. First thing you're going to want to do, no matter what level you are, you're going to want to make sure that you are set on very hard when you exit the spacecraft. This is going to allow you to get the best rewards from the enemies that you're killing. And I found that this works best. There is a bit of discussion around it not mattering at all, but I have tested this particular place a couple of times with the easy mode and then on the very hard mode, and I seem to get way better rewards on the very hard. So that is what I recommend. You play the way you want to, but once you exit the spacecraft, you can change
look good. Suit integrity
your setting to easy, and we can do that now by going to our settings, gameplay, and we're going to lower it down to very easy just to show that this can be done in very easy and you're still going to get good rewards. Alright, so follow me through and I'll show you where all the good stuff is. I'm not going to pick up everything, but I am going to show you where the chests and things are that you can open. Now you're going to need a few digipicks as well. This particular place does require you to have digipicks, so make sure you bring, I'd say 20 or 30 at least with you. I'm going to skip all the digipick animations for you guys so you don't have to watch all that stuff. But I am going to show you what's in every chest so you can see just how much money we make. I will make a point of showing you how much money I do have right now. Actually, you can see on the bottom left hand corner here, we're bang on 40,000 credits. So once I have completed this mission and we've sold everything that you pick up, I'm not going to be picking up lots of ammo and weapons along the way, maybe the ammo but not weapons unless they are legendaries. I'm primarily going to focus on the contraband that you can pick up on this planet. There are two ways to make a lot of money here, and that is contraband, and the other one is credits. And of course, third, if you want to be picking up all the weapons, you can do that as well. Alright, so the first place we're here is this weapons case, and we're always going to just have a look in here, but I've never really found anything amazing in this particular one. Over this side we have just a storage box. There's never really anything in there. We have a helmet here. It can fluctuate. It's not the best one now. I've found that that's never really given me anything exciting. So we'll head this way.
They're gone.
Always check the bodies just in case. We'll just pick up any credits that we get along the way. There are a couple of locations that you can head. This one up here doesn't really give you much. There's just a ammo case here, so and a med kit. So if you want that med kit, head up this way. There's nothing on the desk or anything around here, generally speaking. It's just pretty empty up here. So we'll head back down and head this way. When we get to this area here, in this area there is a couple of some credits, and we have some stuff on the bench here you can pick up if you want to, and we have some med kits as well. And then we have a case here that's open. There's nothing in it this time. This kind of fluctuates, which is really weird. We have another case here. It's an expert lock, and then we have a safe as well, which is a master lock. So I'm going to skip through the animation on these two and show you what's in them in a second. Okay, so I've opened these up, and we just have, you know, just a, what we got here. This can change as well. So we have a pistol and some ammo, and over here we have 1400 credits. So it's our first big chunk of credits. There's nothing in these rooms. Just to point out, there are some little hidden rooms around here, but I've never actually found anything of anything exciting around here, and lots of junk and stuff lying around, but nothing that I've found of any interest. We're going to head up this way. There is a section over here you can head as well. I'll just... Okay, it's a good thing don't stand next to exploding things. Alright, we'll head back over this way. And you can see there's pretty much just some enemies that we've killed. This room over here has nothing exciting in it at all. You can see just if you're after a soccer ball, I think there's a volleyball under here as well. Nothing exciting though. We'll head back this way. And those dead bodies are around here somewhere. There we go. Nothing exciting. Head around this way before we go upstairs. There's a room around here. You may encounter someone in this area sometimes, depending on what level you are. You want to head through here. There is a couple of... There's another advanced storage crate. I never find anything good in this one, but it is worth checking, I guess. And then we have a storage box just with some other things that you may want. Nothing else in this area. Gonna skip through the animations and show you what this one's got in it as well. Alright, we got another 349 credits in that one, so the credits are stacking up. We're going to run back this way now. There's nothing else of any interest that way. Then we're going to go up these stairs. And we're going to be heading into the first main structure that we come across. There's some bits and pieces lying around depending on what you want, but generally there's never any credits or anything, just food items and things like that. When we get in here, there's usually a couple of enemies, so just be aware of that. Now we want to access that room first, and we do that by hitting this computer up. Okay, once you've unlocked the computer, you just want to go to the remote control door option and then just hit open door. There's a bit of stuff in there if you want to read it as well.
Running a bypass.
So you want to head into this room, and on the floor here we've got some Aurora. There's two. So it's telling us you can smuggle that. So another credit stick. There's another 475 credits. Nothing else in this one. Okay. We should have one more up here. I've got a couple actually. And this was our first kind of boss, I guess you could say. So he's got a trucker spacesuit, nothing exciting. It's going to leave all that stuff this time around just to show you what these guys do have. Digipick, definitely grab that. Alright, so we want to head this way. There's nothing really in this room ever, so I wouldn't worry too much about anything in here. But there is a couple of boxes over here with some ammo and a couple of like casual stuff like that. Now there is a cell key up here, so if you did want to skip the animation downstairs, you can come up and get this cell key, so we'll point that out. That cell key will open the cell key downstairs. Will open the cell downstairs, so you didn't need to. I just opened it to rank up my lock picking ability, so it's something that you can do or you don't have to. These lockers don't generally ever have anything in them, just bits and pieces, so it's up to you whether you want to have a look. It's up that obviously the hustler outfit, things like that, they do change, so you might get something different every time. All right, we're going to head this way. That's pretty much all there is on this floor. By the way, if you do think I've missed anything, please make a comment in the comments below and let me know. There's generally another thing just here to point out. We have this magazine that you need to pick up. So you want to pick this magazine up. This is one of the magazines that you'll find in this location. It basically allows you to have store prices are permanently reduced by 2%, and you permanently sell items for 2% more on top of any other bonus that you may have. So that's definitely worth picking up. So pick that up. Make sure you don't miss that. A lot of people walk past this and do miss it. So when you come up these stairs, it's just on that table there. So let's head through this door. This is the main area where you're going to confront people. There are a couple of ways in. You can go that way or go this way. This is the main door. I tend to go through this way all the time. There's usually a couple. There's one there of bosses or commanders, what are you going to call them. All right, and there's our first reward. Got a helmet there. So where is it? It's a legendary deep space helmet. The med pack, we'll pick that up. So there's our first actual one. There's usually one more boss in here, so just be aware of that. Alright, I think that's everybody. Alright, so you can check all the bodies. I will point out there's another little trick in this particular location as well. A lot of people forget as well. If you come down this way, there's a lot of rooms and doors that you need to open on in here. We have this room here. I'll come back to it in a second. I'll show you why. Through here. Alright, so this is kind of like the quarters where everybody sleeps. You can see this door is locked. This door is locked as well. And they have numbers above them. 1, 2, and so forth. And there's some more upstairs. So you want to come back here because these locks here are going to need you to use a digipick, which we don't want to do. We want to get access to them without having to do that. So one unlock here is going to accomplish that for us. So we'll skip that and I'll show you where this is on the other side. Okay, so once we're through, there's not much in this particular room. A couple of bits and pieces like an amp and stuff you might want to pick up. You can have a look around if you want. But we have a couple of containers. We have a storage box and we have this safe. This safe is the most important one, so you're going to want to unlock this. It is an advanced lock, so I'll show you what's on the inside of this one in a second. All right, so we've opened this one up and you can see we have all these room keys. There are 5 of them, and there is a couple of other things that you can take in here as well. Going to leave the pistol, don't really need that. But they're the room keys that we need. So if we come back out this way and head back towards these rooms, you can see this is room number 1. We now have unlock room 1 key, and voila, we are in. So we have now the opportunity to pick up some more credits. There's another 434, and then we have a weapons case as well. And there you go, we have a legendary. So this one's worth about 5,000, which I guess we're going to get about $532 when we sell it. But still, it's something if you're a low level player. These scale sometimes as well, so I'm going to pick that up and take it. There are also some rare items that you won't find anywhere else, or I haven't seen them anywhere else, that you may want to pick up if you want to decorate your outpost. We've got an antique toy motorcycle. So this one here, you can only find this once here. So once you pick it up, it is not going to be found again. Going to head out this way. We have another room here, room 2. We have the key for that one as well. We have, there we go, our first contraband. And we have some more credit. There's 189, another 168. We have some Aurora, which is worth money as well. And then we have some ammo. And then we have a contraband cache as well. This one is expert lock as well. So we're going to unlock that. This is why we need all these digipicks. All right, then you can see we have, this will obviously not be the same for everybody, but we have 5 harvested organs, and we have the 6 of the tech here. I'm going to take that as well. So it's all starting to add up once we sell all this. And we have a bathroom here. We'll just check this because generally in this last cubicle, I think it's this one. Yeah, there's some more credit sticks on the floor. 163, 214, and some more Aurora, which we'll pick up as well. You can take that if you want to as well. And pretty much that is all that's in this room. We have some lockers, but generally I've not found anything of value in these. So skip that one. And we have a digipick over here. That's pretty much it for a call. So yep, we're just gonna head upstairs now. You can search these rooms if you want. There's lots of other bits and pieces floating around. These are all the other rooms. We have room number 3. We have the key to that one. This one here has just some credits on the table, 172, and there's some alcohol, I guess. If you want to take that, you can grab that, but this room has pretty much just got that in it. And we get room number 4. We have just a jacket, and I think that was it in this room. So this room, as you can see, if you wasted a digipick on this one, you'd be very upset because realistically there's nothing in here at all, really, unless you really wanted that jacket. So we're going to head across to the last one. This is room number 5. And this is probably the jackpot room. This has got most of the gear in it. So we're going to come across this way. We've got some more credits. 217, 234. This is going to fluctuate for everybody, so don't expect to get the same as me. Some amp. Another digipick. We're going to need that. We've got a navigator pack. I'm not going to pick this up, but if you need it, that's there. We have another safe. We have another contraband cache. And we have some miscellaneous stuff here. We've got a deep mining spacesuit. Some more harvested organs and some more Aurora, another spacesuit, and another helmet that you can take if you want to sell them as well. I'm just going to be picking up the main things here so that we can sell. So we're going to open this safe first and have a look at what's inside here. All right, you can see we got more credits. We have 764. And now we're going to open up this contraband cache and see what's in here as well. All right, you can see we got more contraband. So we're going to take all the stolen artwork and that. So we're racking up the contraband. That's pretty much all that's in this room, as you can see. I mean, there are little bits and pieces. If you want to pick them up, by all means, go for it. But there is nothing else really of any kind of value in here that I've ever found. So we'll move on. All right, that's the top. That was all the 5 rooms. You want to head around this way and have a look. There's just some bits and pieces on the table. Nothing of any excitement, but this is the door that's going to take us to the next area. We don't want to go through there yet. We do have some other rooms that we want to check. So we've done the top floor up here, and we've done all this section down here. But if you come back through here, there is another room in here just to show you, another bathroom. There's nothing generally in this area. You don't find anything on the floor in this area either. You come around this way, there is some lockers. I've never found anything of really real value in these lockers, but it could be different for you, so it's worth checking. Actually, sorry, there was some credits, that's right. 213 for me, so I think this sort of stuff will stay the same, but you never know. Alright, a little bit of trivia around here as well. There is a computer around here. There's all sorts of bits and pieces up here, but this computer, if you're willing to make some alcohol for yourself, there's actually recipes in here, which is pretty cool. So if you have a look at here, they've got, alright, keeping the tab gunning. It tells you want 2 parts OJ, 1 part rum. But I'm not sure where you'd get a mysterious animal tusk to make that one yourself, but there are other drinks that you can make yourself in there. That's pretty much it for this area. There are lots of bits and pieces you can see floating around. Oh, there's some more credits. Sorry, I missed those ones. There's another 247. And you can check the tables. I think there might be... maybe it's upstairs. There was some more credits somewhere. I've been through there. That's the room we checked. That's the kitchen. Let's come back up here quickly. There is a pool table area. That's right, we need to check this area. On the pool table, there's some more credits.
To carry all that junk.
There's some more. So got another 400 and another 116. But by the way, too, if you are a collector, it's probably the best place you can get the complete set of all the cue balls. Just pointing that out. So if you're wanting every one of them, you can see the complete set is there if you want to collect them. And there's also a bunch on the tables as well. So just bear that in mind. If you are a collector and you're wanting stuff for your outpost, that's probably the best place to get it. Alright, so we have pretty much done with this area now. We're just going to quickly grab the last bit of Aurora in the middle here. Check these last two guys. Get some more credits, which is great. And we have just a couple of guns floating around. There's another Aurora. And we have some more contraband. If you want to get that as well, that's in the middle of the section upstairs. Out to the main area. I'm carrying quite a bit of weight now. Actually, I did forget one area, actually. Sorry, there is this room opposite the center area upstairs. It's got some more area in here that you can collect things in.
Well, I suppose they're not going to
This
need it
first
anymore.
room, I don't think there's anything in here. We're going to go up and come back, so we're going to go into this room. Some more credits. 171. I don't think there's anything else in here. Now this is pretty good. If you have an outpost and you're wanting to decorate it, there's some pretty rare items here that you can get elsewhere, but you can get them all here if you want them. A couple of sculptures, some bits and pieces that I haven't seen. A fancy compass and some other compasses. This document tray and scroll holder look pretty cool. So that's some other stuff that if you're a collector you may want to collect. We have another room here that we want to unlock, so you can see there's some stuff in there we need. Alright, so once we're in, we've got some more credits. We've got a frag grenade if you want that, and another space helmet if you want that. Also got another helmet down in here. But apart from that, I don't think that's pretty much it in here. Get a bit of a snooze if you want to. Alright, we're going to the back room. There's nothing in this back room, if I can recall, just some succulents and pots and things like that, so nothing of any kind of real interest, to be honest. Then we have another door over here. This one takes you out to the main area, so we're not going to go through there yet either. We'll just double check. There is a traditional microscope if you're wanting that for your outpost. And this other room here. I'm not sure if these mean anything, but we've got a couple of brochures. This guy decided to come in and have a go at us. We've got another space suit there, so we'll take that, try and sell it. Yeah, these brochures are you can pick these up, and I'm not really sure why, so you can collect them if you want to. I've never seen those brochures anywhere else. And then we've got a couple more rooms. Now you can see why we need so much digipicks. Now in here we've got some more contraband and Aurora. Apart from that, there's just some sculptures and things like that that you may want to collect. Some vases or vases, sculptures and more stuff over here. So there is a bit of stuff in here if you want to collect this stuff. It's really up to you. It's kind of like a little art collector's room, so take what you want. I did notice that there's a pretty cool coffee mug collection down in here. So this particular location too has some really good coffee mugs. So if you are collecting things coffee mugs wise, then this would be a place to come, because I've seen, well, here you can see there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's just 8 in this particular location that I've not seen anywhere. Well, I've seen some of them, but they're all in the one location, and there are more coffee mugs spread around this place as well. Alright, so we're going to head out now and take on the main area and see what we can do. Now there are 2 ways to do this. You can go left or right. I tend to go right, so we're going to go this way. We can hear a spaceship approaching. It's going to land down there. There it comes. Now this is a stealable spaceship, so bear that in mind. Nothing in this area, but there are a couple of bosses down in here. You can see down in there was. That's kind of weird. Alright, so we got this boss here. We got some, just a cutlass, nothing exciting. Not going to bother picking that up. And we have some more things over this way, some more credits. And we have another military crate. This has different things in it every time as well. So, and some more credits. So let's have a look and see what that is. There we go, it's a pack, so it's worth not much money at all. Keeping an eye out. And we have just another mannequin here, but this here doesn't really have anything exciting in it ever, to be honest. It does rotate, I think. I've not seen that one there, I don't think. So just worth checking, but I don't take anything out of that. We have another weapons rack here. This will rotate as well, depending on what you get. I've got some better things than that, but it only does once you open it. This particular thing here is going to be a one-off. You're not going to be able to reopen this again. Only crates will work, I think, if I recall. So I'll open this one. Let's have a look and see what this gun is. Alright, so there you go. It wasn't really worth opening or wasting a digipick on that, to be honest. I just wanted to show you what was in here. We have some more gun racks over here, so always check them. You just never know what you're going to get. It's a coachman. That's pretty much it then. That room, another coffee mug, is pretty much clear. When you come into this section over here, there really isn't anything that I can recall of any kind of value in this area. Double check, but I'm pretty sure there's no safes or anything. So once you've dispatched these guys, some more credits. I'm going to come through this way and head down this way. There's nothing exciting through here either. Nothing exciting through here either. There's this other room just here, but never anything exciting in this room too. It's just a basic, boring room. So just keep that in mind though. Have a check just in case. Some more credits. There's the ship. There's usually a couple of crew members hanging around down there, so just be aware of that. That's the other way we could have come down too, so that's why I like to go that way. You knock off most of the enemies going right when you come out that main door. Okay, there's another crate over here. I'll just have a look. So this one's an advanced one. Let's have a look inside this one. Alright, we just got a helmet this time. So gonna leave that. But it does obviously change. That's pretty much on this level. There's going to be a guy, and we've already killed him over there. Let's come around this way. Looks like Sarah's been busy. Come up this way, you can check his body as well. Just some ammo. And some bits and pieces we don't really want. Nothing else of any interest up here. And that is pretty much it. Other than that, it's really just the ship. So if you run around this way, you can see there's pretty much nothing else in this area. I had a pretty thorough look around. Usually there's a crate or something. These are the last enemies. But if you did spot something, let me know. If you are after resources, these storage containers hold some things. And you can see there's bits and pieces in there, so if you do want some things out of those, by all means grab them. Gonna head into the ship, and I'm gonna tell you in a second what's so good about this particular location as well. It's just a dagger, so it's nothing terribly exciting. There's usually 1 or 2 people in here to kill. Alright, so that's pretty much just the 2 of them. Other than that, there's never anything exciting in here. You can see this dagger's pretty small ship. We have another 400 credits.
Okay, that's it.
And some bits and
Time to
pieces.
sell some of your junk.
And we just need to check the very last. Yep, just some platinum in the cargo hold, so nothing exciting. Where's that other guy? There he is there. And no contraband that I could see. I've had a look before. I don't think there is any contraband. Oh, yes, there is. There it is there. So some more contraband. So that's the last lot of contraband. All right, so we've collected everything. We have a new ship. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you... Well, I'm not going to show you actually just yet. I'm going to show you our total figure what we're going to do in a second is I'm going to claim this ship as my own. I'm going to jump back on my other one. I'm going to skip all that for you guys so I'm not boring you to death. I'm going to fly back to the den. If you guys don't know where the den is, I'm going to show you in a second where that is, and we're going to sell everything that we have, and I'm going to show you just how much money we made from this. And just to show you, we are only level 7, so stay tuned and I'll show you that in a second. Alright guys, we are now in the wolf system. If you're not familiar with this particular place, this is where you can sell contraband without having to enter UC space or anything. I will show you on the map where we are if you're not familiar with it. I think most people are, but just above Alpha Centauri, just here. And in the system over to the left here, there's a place called the Den, and this is where we are now. So when you spawn in at a den, you've got this space station in front of you. And you just, when you get obviously within 500, you want to just dock with it. Alright, so with the den, one thing that you will notice when you get here is this guy is a trade authority.
I wonder if the UC will ever fully restore it to its former glory.
And seeing it, it is a pleasure. Certainly.
Alright, as you'll see with this guy, I have no idea what's going up in the top right hand corner, but he has a lot of credits. So normally he doesn't have that many credits. So that is quite, I'm not sure what's going on there. This is the first time I've been here. Anyway, that is a really weird glitch. I've never seen that happen. I'm not sure how that's happened. I will try and duplicate that and figure out why that happened. But normally he only has, I think it's about 11,000. So I'm not really sure why I've got that much in there at the moment. So I know I'm running a couple of mods, but shouldn't be any mods that are changing vendor amounts of money. Anyway, we are here, so I will sell all the contraband that we have. You can see we picked up in credits down the bottom here about 3,300 just from picking up credit sticks and looting the the people that we killed. So now we're going to sell the contraband as well, and we'll just have a look and see how much money that we have. And we need to go into, we actually need to sell. That would help. And we're going to sell all the, I guess it's going to work well. He has so much money. All right, so there we go. So now we went from, if you have a look at our credit amount, we were sitting on 40,000 when we first started this, and we have now 96,000. So just from doing that little run there, we picked up 46,300. It's going to fluctuate a little bit for you guys, but essentially that's an extra almost 50,000 just in the contraband that we just sold. And the best thing about this particular place is you just need to hop over to, say, Venus, which I'll show you if you don't already know, which is in the Sol system. It's probably the most reliable one. I think Beazle has a planet as well that does a good time to UC, but most people just head to Venus and they basically just need to sleep for 6 hours and you can redo that whole mission again. So guys, I hope this was helpful in some way or another. Please let me know in the comments if I did miss anything, or you did, just any comments at all. I'd love to hear from you guys. I try to reply to everybody if I can. And thanks again, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks again, guys.